Yo, what the fuck up, Kraayziie Nation? It's your boy SB, reppin' that Kraayziie. You know what it is? I'm back again with another review. This is to people and persons underrated 2. Yeah, underrated 2. This was at the Valve Bar on the 7th of September. People and persons for me never disappoints, even though there was a lot of fuckery in this one. A lot of shit happened, and I'm gonna give it a review. First off, before the gig even started on Friday, I think they announced that there was an update to the lineup, that Kobe D couldn't make it. Not sure why. I'm not gonna ask. I didn't ask because that's up to them if they want to tell me or not. And he got replaced by Inferno, which means that the lineup switch where Trill became the headliner. JC was second last. Oh no, Isaac was co-headline. So they were the 2 headliners, which was pretty cool. It's good to... But yeah, honestly, going into this gig, I was meant to go to this gig with Big Striker. If you don't know Big Striker, what are you doing? And as well, Drop Bear. Obviously, Drop Bear's like the cameraman of my crew. We're meant to go all together. And what happened? Myself and Striker went to Bega the week before. Striker injured himself, is all I can say. He injured his ribs, and yeah, it was just... I don't know, like, I remember Drop Bear messaging me going, is everything alright, like, blah, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? When I got to Bega, and he's like, oh, I don't know, I feel like something's going to happen, something bad's going to happen. So I was just like, oh, okay, I'm like, what the fuck? And then ironically, that happened to Striker. He injured himself, and he couldn't attend the gig. And then, I don't know, man, it just felt... I'll be honest, the whole week felt weird. Like, I felt weird the whole week. Felt like something was gonna go wrong with this gig. And then, that's what happened. That's what happened. Like, I don't know. I'll explain more going into the event. Alright, but weeks before that, when this lineup got announced, I remember doing live streams. I did a live stream reaction to every single artist that was on the card. And that was fun. I really enjoyed it. And I was like, okay, like, it got me excited because a lot of these artists I haven't seen live. Besides JC and Trav, I haven't seen the rest live. Oh, and Inferno, because Inferno got announced last minute. But I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Like, this is an interesting card. And I didn't even care that Kobe D wasn't part of it, because I was like, this is interesting. This is a young and upcoming, like, crew, like young and upcoming artists. So I was really interested. I was like, all right, who gives a shit? Let's get yourself motivated. So I got myself motivated. Getting there, I get there, meet up with Sick Ward, Trill, Baker, Kraayziie. That was it for that time, because it was just the beginning. We were chilling at the front. Oh, and as well, Steve's dead. We were just chilling at the front, talking to each other, getting ready for the gig. It was nice to finally catch up with them. Good people, really good people. I honestly really appreciate the fuck out of them. They have been big supporters of what I do, and I've been a big supporter of Sick Ward altogether. So it was cool to meet up with Trill. I haven't seen Trill in like ages. Like, I think the last time I saw him was at Bondi. No, not Bondi. Burger joint, and that was like at the beginning of this year. like in February. So like to not see him for a while was cool. Like it was good to see him again and talk to him. It was good to talk to everyone that was there. Then we went in. Obviously, I saw some of the artists getting ready, doing their what do you call it? Like practicing, like getting ready before the set, which was cool. It was cool to see that and hear like the sound, and like they started to notice like the differences and stuff like that. It was cool to meet the people behind the scenes. Like I honestly really appreciate the fuck out of them. Seeing Trav letting me in early, same as Isaac, like it's just all love, man. Like honestly, People in Persons is one of my favorite gigs to go to without a shadow of a doubt. And then gig starts. First artist, T Kane. What can I say about T Kane? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna do what I did last time and let the footage talk, and then I'm gonna say what I have to say after. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, still with the area, calm down areas.
This is T Kane.
Calm down the area, we still in the area. Those boys not scared of ya. Calm down, we're prepared for ya. Hey, we'll drop you in a sec. We got choppers on deck. They got cops in the air, cause we rock joggers instead. Yeah, calm down the area. We still in the area. Those boys not scared of ya. Calm down, we're prepared for ya. Hey, we'll drop you in a sec. We got choppers on deck. They got cops in the air, cause we rock joggers instead. Straight from the down underground, home of a king unknown, who once rejected dirty stone. Should it be a rolling cornerstone? And all from the concrete arose. A king from the odd scene was chosen. The greatest one, the hated one. Grateful the area made me one. Everybody wanna talk and rhyme like us. Rich dog girls and junkies buy from us. We put you on ice like gliding pucks. These runners slide you like mighty ducks. Now you got something dirty on ya. Undercovers and the dogs are on ya. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a fucking chopper. Make you feel like a star when that light spot ya. Cause I came up on that Sydney side. And these city rails, Sydney shifty side. Green, blue, yellow, orange, purple line. West, east, southwest, the bombers line. They bomb on tax, I bomb on tracks. I paid to put us on the map. So I'm about to put it on you waste. Who post and put on face. I don't fuck with none of you. All you guys plastic fuck.
What really impressed me about T Kane was his stage presence, and not only that, he was very, because this is the first time I've ever seen him live, he was very comfortable on the stage, and he was very controlling of what he had to do, and I really fuck with that. I love when an artist knows what they're doing and is just solid. Like they know what they're doing, and it's just different. You know what I mean?
I was tempted to run up on you, then jump up on you and pull out the bump on you. But I learned how to keep a cool mind. Sit back and watch a dude excel. On these are three things you can't keep hidden: the sun and the moon and truth propels. Yeah, calm down the area. We still in the area. Those boys not scared.
So that's the first track, and then I'm gonna show 2 tracks of each artist besides 2 artists.
Yeah.
This was the first song I ever reacted to T Kane's. I think it's called Burn. It's such a good track.
Time is now, brothers. Time is now. Hey, technique. I've never seen. Yeah. My times. The time is now. The time is now. Hey, listen. Burning, slum dogs, dirty, still underdogs. Stupid cause I'm still up top. High rise, I'm under a box. Filthy cause I've got a punch a clock. With another video for another slot. Cut cause I'm as sharp as it gets. And I've got to rock up sharp 1 o'clock. And my brother's under watch every fortnight. Initials above dogs. I've got the vision, I'm the technician. I'll stick to it, we move up a notch. That's why I tweak technique, week in, week out. In the wee hours, breathe in, breathe out. I was doing somersaults in the pea houses. Catch me at the red bricks. That's a steady mobbing with the big house. Tick backs and them zig backs. And you better pay off your tick back. Hypnosis with sick raps. Tracks fume on a bunch of burn. I seen junkies on my mother's curve like the Walking Dead was a hustle turner. None of my boys see me rock. And the knots and the socks are really rocks. Can't believe that it took me for a young thug in American Jimmy Pop. A martial arts with the vapor max. A dark night with no kick attack. Cause it's the new era. The shoes better. I'm still like you. We just scribble better. The nights I was in a rut. In the hood with my I was dirty. All the cunts that try to play me can't mark me cause I'm trying to burn. Yeah. Listen close, I've got the keys. Don't sweat the technique. You get on a logic board with the poetry and melody. Burning cause I felt it coming on. Dirty cause I now see straight. Spewing cause I gotta see great. Certain ones down, it's in my DNA. Cut when I pay that visit too. They really put it in that institute. It really pushed me to a pinnacle. Screwed up a greater, yeah, service the rule. Cause the shit was in that my wisdom too. Detrimental.
But honestly, man, I was really impressed by T. Kane and the way that he performs. Like you could see that he's very confident and he's a very talented artist. I personally feel sorry for him. Main reason. This is what I was going to say I was going to bring up later, but I might as well bring it up because, especially for him, the crowd was dead. Like, the crowd was really bad. And normally they have one of the most active crowds like I've ever been to. And for me, there was a lot of people that normally showed up that weren't there. And for me, like, I felt bad for peoples, and I felt bad for the artists, because the crowd was just dead. Like, I've been to a lot of gigs, and I don't think I've ever been to a gig where the crowd wasn't really trying to get involved. Like, I noticed a lot of people were just like, just looking. And it's just like, bro, get engaged. Like, you have to get engaged with the artist. And, like, I started to notice that. So I started to engage with the artist and all that stuff. But there was a lot of other people that were just standing there and going, okay, cool. You're an artist. Or talking while an artist is performing. But that's just my personal opinion. Like, I'm so used to going to the gigs and everyone's paying attention to the artist and everyone's showing love to the artist. I don't know, it just felt very weird. But yeah, like, honestly, T. Kane had, like, he has this aura about him, in my personal opinion. I reckon next time, T. Kane, if you're listening to this, bring a crew. Bring more than how many mates you brought. And, like, when you bring them, tell them, get hyped with me. I don't know, man. There's a lot of... this is just my personal opinion. I feel like a lot of people care too much about their image. If you know what I mean. Like, oh, I'm too cool to jump up and down with my homie. And, like, dance and shit. And, I don't know, man. That's just my personal opinion. It's just like... Bro, fuck the ego. And fuck that shit, bro. Just be yourself. And have fun. Like, isn't that the whole point of a gig, to have fun? But yeah, like, honestly, man, T. Kane's talented. I really want to see him live again. And I really want to see what he's going to do in the future, because I honestly think he's one to watch. I feel like a lot of his lyrics and stuff went over people's heads. That's just my personal opinion. Alright, next artist.
And we're gonna wave like this, ready?
Inferno, special guest Inferno. Let's get it, let's go.
Now wave your hands like back and forth. Wave your hands like left to right. Now wave your hands like back and forth. Wave your hands like left to right. Now wave. Now wave.
Since I've been talking about Inferno was one of the people to, if you see, look at the crowd.
Now wave.
You got the crowd involved.
Would you take me with the right time? Would you take me with the right mind? I just gotta try. Would you let me live my life like no regrets? Just hold your breath and hope that you notice. Yeah, I'm focused in, chose my steps and rose a bit, but woke up on the sofa. Yeah. Said a man can't train candy. Feel if I resort to plan B. Then I let down my family. Look, I don't wanna fade. If I die today, would you remember my name? Would you sit on my grave? Would you say my name in vain and take away the pain because it brings you down? Lights up, bring me lights up. Lights up, lights up, lights up, lights up, lights up. And we're gonna go like this, ready? Yeah. Now wave, say bring me down. Say bring me down. Say bring me down. Down. You bring me down. You show me around.
Alright. See what I mean? Like, he actually was one of the few people to get the crowd involved, and I loved it. And then here's another one.
Everybody get down. Yeah.
I love this song.
Yeah. I forget the way, I forget what is right. I've been up a day, I've been living by the night. I forget the way, I forget what is right. I've been up a day, I've been living by the night. Let's go. I forget the way, I forget what is right. I've been up a day, I've been living by the night. I'm focused on myself, so please don't kill my vibe. Just give me what I want, everything will be alright. But babe, I gotta go now. You know I wanna go now. Don't tell me to slow down, been living on my own now. Why you throwing shade, folks? Told you I'm 5 away from your place, let me stay. Though I'm living by my payroll. Yeah. My mood switching too much, just like bipolar, outlies over. I'm losing my trust. Been trying to right my wrongs. Everybody get down. Everybody get down. I forget the way, I forget what is right. I've been up a day, I've been living by the night. Louder, I forget the way, I forget what is right. I've been up a day, I've been living by the night. Let's go. I forget the way, I forget what is right. I've been up a day, I've been living by the night. I'm focused on myself, so please don't kill my vibe. Just give me what I want, yeah. And she knows it. Yeah, I can handle the pressure. I know I can be better. Let me get it together so we can get it together. Left your bra on the dresser. We just kick it like Beckham. You say you fed up, but I still need you in that latex. You reply to the message. Pick up the phone, it's soul food.
But yeah, alright, what do I have to say about Inferno? Inferno is one of those artists that, if you saw my last review on Swanky Ray, I know I didn't have a lot of footage of him, but the one thing was his stage presence and the way that he can build an audience and the way he can get an audience involved is a big thing about him that I really enjoy. Like, I am actually really impressed. I'll be honest, Inferno, I'll be really honest. When I first saw you live, when I first spoke to you and I was like, damn, I'm like, I wonder what this dude's like. I'm like, I wonder if he can bring that energy that can get a crowd involved, that he can make the crowd feel comfortable. And every time I've seen you live, this is the second time seeing you live now, and you control the crowd. You have the crowd in the palm of your hands and going, move. You get what I mean? And that's dope. Honestly, bro, I appreciate what you do. You're a talented artist. And you know what you're doing. But yeah, man, he's a really talented artist, and I feel like he's one to watch. Honestly, he's one to watch in the future. Alright, next artist. Alright, Biggs. This guy's talented. He brings old school, but as well new school put together. Let's play.
Yeah, man. Check it. Saturday, it's it. Check it. Yeah. This is Big Say. Back, I'm a showstopper. Bullshit now. And fuck the hate of what we bring. So it's a one go we play. Take true to it. This if you know see. I read every day from a fucked up friend. Take my life for me. On every day with the spin. Be on the ground here. Let me step in the G. Got my eyes wide open. I'm ready to ride. And your boots for a deep. Take 16. We still relevant with it. From the shop to 16. No war. We mission the deed. Take a T. I lost from the gun. And you listen to Prince.
Alright, this is one thing I want to say about Biggs, and this is my honest opinion about Biggs. He doesn't give a fuck what the crowd is like. He's gonna make you dance. I don't give a shit. If you didn't dance to him, you don't show love to music. I was dancing, bro. Biggs, keep on doing what you do, man. I appreciate your music. You know I wasn't a big fan of you at first, but you have literally built a fan because of the way you do your music and the energy that you perform in, bro. You deserve better than this, and I'm being honest too. But yeah, man, I love Biggs, and obviously Biggs had to end it the right way, which is I love this track.
Make some noise, baby.
That was Biggs. Honestly, man, like I said, I love Biggs. I love the aura that he has. I love the energy that he can bring into a room, because he's just positive. He brings positive energy that not many people have in this world nowadays. And like, I just enjoy what he does, man. He's a real artist, and he's just a genius. He is a genius in my eyes. Honestly, Biggs, keep on doing what you do. You are talented, and I honestly hope you blow, bro, because you're an amazing artist. Alright. Here comes my brother. Yo, JC. Holy shit. John Charles, bro. Woo! Let's just play it. Y'all want to know who he's talking to? He's talking to me when he's talking about this.
I'm sorry, you know this song. Took a while to reflect. How you coming at the young G, killing niggas soft, he stepping on their neck. Run a ball up like it's rugby, icing like some coffee, you ain't said it back. Cool nigga from the 9, making use of all the time, on his dirty ass neck. Straight facts, this that. JC, took a while to reflect. Come on, why you hating on me? When I used to give you everything you need. For the every green, nah, bro, different cloth, then we ain't the same league. Coming through like a motherfucking man. So bad, make them call it police. Triple out, that's the number, go call it. Let me see if they don't get on their knees. I'm a man of my words, so I speak for my actions. No label, no help, no nothing. And yet I'm still scoring like the young Scotty Pippen. Did a lot of back flipping, money getting. Maintain so I never end up. Still give my money playing with the green while they broke in the cup. Took a while to reflect. How you coming at it, young G? Kill these niggas soft, he stepping on their necks. Run a ball up like it's rugby, acting like some coffee, why ain't saying that?
Alright, that's JC. JC is a talented artist, man. JC, in my honest opinion, he's the person that had the crowd in his hands. And you'll see by the next track.
I'm about to this shit, yeah. Tell them niggas freeze. Tell them go grab that bag, one shot, two shot, get them on their knees. You know I got the keys, put a gun to the face, making them say cheese. Where we go, who got cheese?
I'm removing myself.
We don't know you on different glide. It's that pack that fit that cheap, but it's in my truck on the suicide. And that's who remember that day that we go quick on the ride. next to die. Good on my block, I'm a king of high. I'm getting quick to the exercise. Look to the top, beside. Beefing these guys on the exercise. You'll be with his next grip and rise. Getting got my neck on the to the side. It's slow or die. Every day we take risks, there's a reason why. It's still gonna shack on my ways in case these don't try to run up the spot. JC, what white lies to them? You got chased down in case you tell us. It's still gonna shack on my ways. JC, what white lies to them? Tell me. Hey, yeah, tell me. Tell them to grab that bag. One shot, two shot, get them on their knees. You gonna grab them keys, but guns and fists making them say cheese. Never know about trees. Never know making salary. JC, keep back, let me get some tea.
Alright, next track. Alright, this is a track that drove the crowd insane. You'll see.
Step for the boss, but if blood comes from Queensland, no, we ain't taking the loss. Shake that hand and get my cup. 4 weeks later, I'm keeping it rough. How can it last? I ain't all job, but I'm not in the area doing my thing. When they're the same ones coming to me with a stupid smile, like ask for a tick. Stupid bricks, while you're wasting money and splurging, I'm on the road. Action up when I get 2 packs from the trap and I'm driving on the throat. I never been no middle man. I send a message straight to the boss. If there's beef, we hop in the van and have his picture saying it's not. Set for the party, I'm looking up. Set for the party, more war. Set for the party. Set for the party. I'm on the beat, so I'm first G off the herd. Nearly tell the customer this is how high can it be. Don't wanna let the first keep busting in the left and sleep. Them boys know that shit. You can have to live by Louise. When I get hurt, makes ready to squeeze. Get reconciled, be ready to eat. Do less get when it comes to grease, you see. Niggas upset on the ground when you're making all types of moves. I ain't even tripping. I'm gonna stop your shot right now, but I'm not that dude. I come on cocky, but I'm just confident. I don't really care about your thoughts, you're irrelevant. You don't like hits, cause I know that I'm never said militant. Packs of this green out medicine. Set for the party. Set for fucking the party, let's go. Set for the party.
He kills this track.
Yeah. Set for the party. Come on, yeah, bro. Where you at, bro? Set for the party. Hey, listen. I must go deuce like Jason Saw, or deuce like me and Enzo. 4 boys in the back of the car, 2 boys in the front with a thing that can blow. And see them wearing expensive clothes, leave holes in one of the Kenzos. And this thing that push no big, leave them feeling like a pop some Mendoza. They all love me and I'm out of my words. I can say to the face, and all these internet rappers take up the gas cause you roasted just like the gas. Whenever they read something bad about me, they tell me to act. Roof, the dogs in the building, the rest can do it. Set for the party. Hey, this is your part to that. Set for the party. You see what you got, me? You see what you got, big fella? Set for the party. Set for the party. Hey, 1, 2, 3,
I love it. Now, that is what you call crowd control. What I was talking about. JC took the crowd and shook it and went, get the fuck up. This is a party. This is a celebration. Let's have a good night. And I fucking loved it. Shout out to JC, bro. He's amazing. I told him from when I reacted to his first track, you are a star. And you are a star, JC. You are a star. You are just there, bro. Like, you're already there. Just keep on doing what you do and keep on doing shows, bro. You're fucking killing the game right now. And that's my honest opinion on you. Alright, next artist. Let's get it. Isaac Perot.
Still kicking on. It's all still burning now, but it's alright. Hey.
I love this track.
Oh, if you see me, I'll be in a BT. Now I got the gas G, popping like a BP. Waiting till they at me, hit it with a repeat. People try to catch me, brother, I'm an athlete. Running on these tracks up, running like a tappy. Running on a lead top, talking about a shooting. Ready when I feature, people try to use me. Only for the PR, I should always do me. Cruising through the fruity, all the way to journey. That's how I act like, yeah, when it through me. I was only 15, why when I'm 15? Always have a big dream, trying to make the on stage. Really trying to eat free, thinking of what's gonna change. Set up on an end grade, just a blind end case. Girl, you wanna kiss me? Wonder what a man say. I just want to bring up, gonna go on Earth's way. 20 foot like way back, wanna get my digits. I was trying to hit that, you ain't know my surname. I'm just gonna get shot, killing with a big bra. Girl, they think I'm famous. I be on the Insta, always on a mission. We was kinda same then, ready for the peak. Straight by the kitchen, one with a new book, something I be tinted. Fixing me that instant. Yeah. 2012 we was raising hell. Ain't shit funny like Dave Chappelle. I swear, people want sides like Dave Chappelle. And these days we can't take it well. I swear, we all take it up. Free my work, straight about yourself. Really hard when I take it well. Ooh, 2012. That's my pros in the trap for this rap shit. Some low, some good, and some active. Some good, some hood, and some active. Me, I'm fantastic, nothing too drastic. They don't follow my flow, that's too massive. So talk me a mouthful, how to manage. Play for so they can't match it. Rules not a thing you can practice like. So it's and a bit. Being so fresh without your own habits. Blackout City, it's West is strictly fuck land how it. So tragic, and I'm trying to make it out. But it's difficult trying to pave the route when 9 to 5 ain't really paying out. Product on my plate and trying to make it proud. Rep the town 48 to 70, you know my city now. 2012 we was raised.
Alright. And then obviously the track that everyone wanted to hear.
Fuck me like you niggas, I mean like you want me dead. Try to play me like a friend. I can't let myself up just a product of my ass. How the fuck I tell the difference between homies and my fans? Caught in tribulations, I will make it who I am. When it all comes to an end, I made a mess to make a man. Mom and dad ain't what they get. And I'm a bitch, I'm trying to fucking live. I'm your bloody little son, just again. Guess you never let me grasp what it is. Nothing in the picture, that they busy to the soul. Stay away, or else, I'm my leg. Can't step a nigga, touch my bro, I leave it slow. Birdie got the body, wanna drop the pants. I'm just looking faded, trying to reach some of my goals. I'm gonna shoot this goal, these people got it for the rush. This is not a sacrifice, I done it on my own. I'll be doing that, you ain't dropping what I earn. You're the time to hit me, I would think to get the blood. I mean, I guess I would've gone slipping to your blood. I'm just really funny like we ain't no trying to win. Still a fan of artists, I don't wanna see me win. I can't give a hey, man, come on, make some noise for technical difficulties. And we're gonna have to run that back. The fuck up.
Oh, fucking. This is the problem. Why is that he's a fucking cunt?
Fuck me like you hate me, love me like you want me dead. Never have a picture of the greatness of a fucking head. Never people talking, trying to play me like a friend. Never scared, I never know this shit don't do it. I can't let myself up, this a product of my ass. How the fuck I tell the difference between homies and my fans? Causing tribulations over making who I am. When it all comes to an end, I made a mess to make a man. And mom and dad ain't wanna get. Like a bitch, I'm just trying to fucking live. I'm your bloody little son, just again. Guess you left to let me, but that's what it is. Not for you to picture that they busy to the soul. Stay away or else, I'ma let it go. Can't step a nigga, touch my bro and leave it slow. Dirty got the body, wanna drop the pants off. I'm just out here faded, trying to reach some of my goals. I'm a shooting story, people dying for the brush. This is not your sacrifice,
Yo, I swear, I want to tell you something. I swear, me and Isaac, when it comes to this track, we always somehow connect. Like, Isaac knows this is by far my favorite song of his, and there's a reason why. I relate to everything he's talking about on this track, especially because me and him both have a business. And not only that, he's an artist as well, so he has two businesses. People and persons and this. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why me and him were face to face when he was rapping this track, because it's always been like that between me and him. I feel like me and him have a fucking good friendship when it comes because of this track. Like, I started to relate to a lot of his music because of this track. Alright, so like I said, the crowd was a bit dead at the start, but then when Jay and all those other artists came in, it was still, like, it was dead, but it was still active at the same time, if you get what I mean. I honestly feel like it could have been better, and I know they both know that, and they both feel the same way. And as well, alright, this is the part that's everyone's gonna ask, what the fuck happened to Trill? During one of his tracks, I'm not sure which track it was, I think it was literally the last track of the night, Trill got kicked out. The Sekis kicked him out because he was intoxicated. He went out, they kicked him out, he went to go get something to eat and went to go get something to drink. He came back and they wouldn't allow him in. In my honest opinion, I saw Trill before, during, and after. Alright? For me, I honestly believe, I agree with what my homie said. I think Trill was just dehydrated, because all he was drinking was alcohol throughout, like, the whole night. And I don't know, man, like, it just felt weird. And honestly, I feel bad for Trill, because it wasn't just Trill, it was all of Sick Ward. There was Trill, Baker, Kraayziie, Swifty, Paradise, and as well Spinner came. Like, Spinner popped up out of nowhere, and that was pretty fucking cool, like, to actually meet all these, because if y'all know me, I've been fans of Sick Ward for so long, and I was actually really interested to see them live, because I've never seen them live before. I've only seen Trill live, and that's it. So, like, to hear all four of them perform would have been interesting. And as well with Spinner as well. That's 5 people. It would have been interesting to see them perform, and it would have been interesting to see if they would have got the crowd involved. So, like, for me, I felt like I lost something out of going to this gig, because I missed out on seeing them perform. And yeah, like, besides that, like, I feel so bad for Trav and Isaac, because it just felt like the whole thing was just destined. I feel like this is a learning experience for them, and I feel like this is where they're gonna have to use their thinking caps. And I trust them. I trust in them a lot, because I believe in them, and I believe in what they've done and what they have started. They are very talented. They are very talented at what they do. They're very smart people, and I'm 100% sure they will work this out. They will work this out, because they know what they're doing. Trav, you know, we already had this discussion. Just believe in yourself, brother. Same as you, Isaac. Don't let this go back to square one, as you said you were going to do. Focus on yourself. Focus on... Just give it a little bit of a break, I reckon. Just give people's a bit of a break. And then come back punching. Come back punching. Come back, be like, we're ready now. And just little learning experiences like this. It's always good to have this type of stuff. I'll be honest for you. Like, trust me, I get a lot of setbacks. And I honestly think that's the best way of learning. But yeah, honestly, man, I love the music. I love what they're doing. And I just want to hear more. And to the people that couldn't come, if you have a good reason, it's understandable. But remember, we should be grateful to have stuff like this in the scene. I am very grateful for this stuff in the scene. There's a reason I go to every gig that I can. It's not just for the artists, it's for the people that put this stuff on. I want the people to know they are appreciated and I support this culture. That's the whole point of Kraayziie Entertainment. And I honestly believe that this is one of the greatest things to happen in Australia. Like this culture, this scene, this underground scene that just blew up. And like I said, I'm just curious to see what people and persons do next. Keep your head up, guys. This is a learning experience. It was still a good night. I still had a great night. Even though I missed out on seeing Trill. Besides that, I still had a good night. And if you ask anyone else that was there, they still had a good night. So that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. Just keep your head up and believe in yourself. Believe that you can make this work. Because I believe in you. And like I said, I just want to see how you are going to figure this out. Honestly, man, I love you both. And I can't wait to see what the future is for people and persons. Anyway, if you like this, give this a thumbs up. Not only that, comment if you want to see more. Subscribe, and remember, keep living a crazy life and stay blessed. Peace. Laters. Whoop.